The company retreat was supposed to end with a fireworks display, but my fiancé's pet assistant, Chad, decided to provide his own. There, under the cascading explosions of light, he dropped to one knee. He held out a diamond ring. "Willow," he declared for all to hear, "marry me." He was proposing to my fiancée, right in front of me. My colleagues shot me a fleeting glance, a flicker of pity, before turning back to the main event, instantly erasing me from the scene. "Say yes," they chanted. As I walked toward them, Chad shot me a venomous, triumphant smirk. "You're not married yet," he sneered. "Trash like you doesn't deserve her." I kept my eyes fixed on Willow. "He's right, we're not married. That means you have a choice to make, me, or him. And why the hell would she choose you?" Chad's voice dripped with arrogance. "Because you're a high school dropout, or because you're nothing more than a glorified guard dog." A wave of sycophantic laughter rippled through the crowd. "Choose you," one colleague jeered. "You should take a good look in the mirror. If it weren't for Ms. Donovan, you wouldn't even have a job as a security guard." "Exactly," another chimed in, eager to curry favor with Chad. "He gets a pity job as head of security and has the gall to ask who she'll choose." I said nothing more. I just waited for Willow's answer. Our engagement wasn't born from passion. It was a promise I made to her grandfather. He'd asked for 3 years, a trial period for us to cultivate feelings. If we found love, we'd marry. But in 3 years, I hadn't managed to thaw the ice around her heart. Willow didn't need words. Her actions spoke for her. She extended her hand to Chad. He slid the ring onto her finger, pulled her into a deep kiss, and the world, including me, ceased to exist for them. I watched them, a strange calm settling over me. They held the kiss for an unnaturally long time, as if they wanted to be sure I was thoroughly disgusted. For 3 years, Willow had relentlessly tested my limits, maintaining zero boundaries with other men. I'd grown used to it, numb to it. When they finally broke apart, Chad looked at me, his lip curled. "Are you still here? Get lost, unless you're waiting for an invitation to the wedding." I walked up to Willow, unclasped the watch on my wrist, and held it out to her. "This was your engagement gift to me. I'd like mine back, please." 3 years ago, at her grandfather's insistence, we had exchanged watches, a symbol of loyalty and devotion to the time we would share. "Ugh, I don't want anything you've touched," Chad snapped, slapping my hand away. "Deal with it yourself." He then turned to Willow. "As for the watch she wore, you have no right to it." Willow understood immediately. She opened her purse and pulled out the watch I'd given her, handing it to Chad. She only ever wore it when visiting her grandfather. The rest of the time, it lived in her bag. With a dramatic flourish, Chad hurled my watch into the nearby lake. "You really want this piece of junk back? You'll be a clown your whole life, nothing more." My gaze sharpened. "I suggest you go fish that out of the water right now," I said, my voice low and even. "And you'd better pray it's not damaged. Because if it is, you couldn't afford to pay me back if you sold your own soul. A cheap replica, and you're acting like you're the mysterious billionaire who bought the real thing at auction." Chad scoffed. "You want to know why Willow never liked you? Because you gave her a fake. A tacky, worthless fake." He was on a roll now, playing to the crowd. "If it were just some generic knockoff, fine. But you had to buy a replica of the timeless vow, the one-of-a-kind watch that sold for $25 million. Do you have any idea how much people laughed at her behind her back?" "That's because none of you know what you're looking at," I stated flatly. "That watch is the one I bought for $25 million. Now, I suggest you get it out of the lake." "Did you hear that?" Chad howled with laughter, turning to his audience. "This guy, who's only head of security because our CEO took pity on him, just said he spent $25 million on a watch." The crowd erupted again. Willow finally spoke, her tone dripping with condescension. "Mason, I know you have feelings for me, but you can't force love. I don't know how you convinced my grandfather to agree to this engagement, but arranged marriages are a thing of the past.